First off, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai, Bahashem Rakakwadash. Double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching this truth around the four corners of the earth. It's how you taste to the hopeful that you guys may be sealed soon. And with that, this is your brother Wildbot from the branch of GMS here in Chicago, coming right back at you with a little lesson. And as you see on my phone screen here, I got at African Diaspora News, and this young lady is going to talk. It says Sweden microchip citizen is the U.S. next, and yes, if you want the direct answer, yes, that's coming over here. The MOTB, which is the C-HIP, is coming here, and it's coming pretty soon. Do you think places like Sweden, see, Sweden and them are those test grounds, for certain for stuff like this, and a lot of them Swedish people took it, fell for a hook, line, and sinker. But guess what's really coming? The real test is coming when America, aka Babylon the Great, imposes it, brings it over here, And that's going to be because what it says in Revelations, 3 and 10, I will keep you from the hour of temptation that's coming to try the whole world. And that's roughly paraphrasing. The Lord going to keep his men, keep the elect from that hour. But everybody else going to suffer. Everybody else going to be tried, But the Lord said he's going to keep us from that hour of temptation when it comes. But everything is coming real fast. So I'm going to sit up here and let this play real quick. I'm going to grab a few scriptures because people don't understand the times that we in. But first off, I'd like to get the Copyright Act of 1976. I'm not using this for no monetarily or financial gain. I'm just using this for educational and teaching purposes only. I'm going to play maybe about 3 or 4 minutes of it. I'm going to play to the part where she says a little bit, and then I'm going to grab a few scriptures. So with that, let's get it going. Here we go.
Well, guys, I hate to be the bearer of bad news, but Sweden has officially done it. While everyone was distracted, this is what they're slowly trying to implement literally into your country as we speak. And this is why everything is happening by design, so that they can implement this solution. Just stick around and watch.
When Elias Brotberger goes to work, he doesn't need ID. And he doesn't need money. In fact, much of what he needs to get through the day is hidden right there, just below the surface, in his hand.
You like to touch it?
Yeah. Oh, weird. Yeah, it's like a grain of rice.
Yeah, a grain of rice.
Embedded in his hand is a microchip that serves as his keys, his ID, and his wallet.
Yeah, it's all in chip, so I use it to get around the building.
Buy snacks.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's buy some snacks.
Exactly.
So I can't open it?
No.
Okay.
So what I need to do is I need to first blip my chip, and it will log me in, and from there I get access to the fridge.
In Sweden, the microchips are already here.
The microchip implants use the same technology that's in contactless credit cards,
which have made cash pretty much obsolete in Sweden.
No cash.
Process is simple and swift. A pinch of the skin, and in a matter of seconds, the chip is inserted. The transformation is complete.
In the future, do you think everyone is going to be chipped?
I think it'll be voluntary, but I am certainly convinced that millions of people will find it very, very valuable to have a smart device under their skin.
When microchipping may be our future, but in Sweden, it's already reality.
Would you get microchipped for convenience so you don't have to worry about having an ID card or your keys or passes for public transportation? Is convenience worth it to have a microchip so that you don't have to carry around ID cards or car keys or keys to your apartment or home, or even to have access to public transportation? This is something that's been happening in Sweden since 2015.
So there you go. I'm just going to end it there. So she's saying it's been happening in Sweden since 2015. So can you imagine? That's been 10 years. How many people you think in Sweden has actually got that chip? And they saying they literally, I think they, if I'm not mistaken, the last time I looked it up, I think they said about over 90% of the restaurants there don't take cash. So just think about it. So you got less than 10% of those restaurants that take cash. Less than 10, or I'm talking about places of business that take cash. You know, whether it be restaurants, whether it be stores and stuff like that. I think they're almost done away with it. So can you imagine? You know, hey, it is what it is. But hey, we've been warning our people. You know, I've been telling you, hey man, this is what's coming. Do you think Sweden is the only place that's going to have this? No. You think about Sweden right now has already got implemented the CHIP. You think about China has already implemented the social credit scores and network. How long you think it's going to be before it come? Hey, right now, if you really want to know the truth, America is behind the 8 ball. Y'all slow. This shit should have been done, you know, but it's on the Lord's time. Yeah, how about Shimmy Awashi's time? These guys just keep kicking the can down the road. But at some point, they're going to stop kicking the can. But with that being said, man, hey, look, what did she say? She said, do you think this is an inconvenience? Do you think it's worth having this as a convenience? You know? See, people about to find out now, you know, and I'm talking about you so-called black Latinos and Native Americans and you speckled birds who are really, who lineage go through Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. Y'all, we going to find out who is really for the Lord and who not. A lot of you motherfucking 2/3, I mean, going to take that seat up. You know, and that's just period. But with that being said, man, let me grab a few scriptures. And the first one I want to grab was 2 Thessalonians chapter 2 and verse 3. Let no man deceive you by any means, for that day shall not come, except there come a falling away first, and that man of sin be revealed, the son of perdition, the son of destruction, you know. And we had that falling away if you go into Jeremiah 17 and 4. You know, we fell away from our heritage. We didn't remember, the Lord took that from us, you know, since we, through the curses, man, you know. This is the only captivity where we didn't know we were Israelites, you know. But this damn devil is coming, man. This damn devil, because he wants to be in power. He wants to be the Lord. He wants to be God, you know. He wants to be in control of everything, all knowing, all seeing, you know. The Lord only going to let him get so far with his bullshit. But, and now he's being revealed in this time. It says 2 Thessalonians 2 and 4. Who opposing and exalting himself above all that is called God or that is worship, so that he as God sitteth in the temple of God, showing himself that he is God. And see, that's what this damn devil want to be, God. He wants to be all knowing. He wants to sit up here and know where you are, be able to control everything you do, be able to see everything you're doing. You know, that's what this damn devil wants. That's been these damn elites playing. Hey, when you got all the money in the world, what's next? Fucking over the people. It's a sport to them. You know, and they own people, and here it is, the so-called white people. They don't, the lower level of them too stupid to even see it, because they think they got something going on. They own people, they own elites and fuck them over, and they stupid. But here it is. It says 2 Thessalonians 2 and 5. Remember ye not that when I was yet with you, I told you these things, and now ye know what withholdeth, that he might be revealed in this time, and this devil is being revealed. For the mystery of iniquity doth already work. Only he who will now let it will let until he be taken out of the way. And the Lord is letting them motherfuckers do what they do right now until he smoke they punk asses. And then shall that wicked be revealed, whom the Lord shall consume with the spirit of his mouth, and shall destroy the brightness of his coming. How is he consuming with the spirit of his mouth? This word, this truth, by the prophets, who are out there on the highways and byways, who put up probably millions by now of videos on YouTube and wherever else you could put them. I'm quite sure there are millions of videos now out there from GMS, you know, and from the few other camps that teach the same doctrine, you know. And even you got a few other camps that might not teach, but they do teach certain things that's out there too. So either way it goes, man. But can you imagine GMS then put out probably millions of videos by now? And then it says with the consumed with the spirit of his mouth, which is this truth, which is the word coming out, and shall destroy the brightness of his coming. That's going to be in the day of the Lord, man, when you destroy this place with them nuclear missiles. It says, even him whose coming is after the working of Satan with all powers and signs and lying wonders. And that's the point I really want to get to. Because she said, she asked the question, was this a convenience? You know, and a lot of people going to find it convenient, man. They're going to sit up here and they're going to be wooed by that, you know. This motherfucker, can, you know, he can't move, but he can control a computer or control an arm that can grab things for him with his mind, man. People are going to be wooed off that they could probably see now or think smarter. Or like he said, just the simple things of opening up their houses, they cars and their houses, and not have to carry keys and wallets and all that other stuff. People going to be wooed off that, and that's what's going to get a lot of people. But then a lot of people going to turn it down. But that's when the real pain going to come, because they're going to come with that force. You know, if you don't take it, guess what? You're going to get locked up, put to death, whatever the case may be. And that's what they're going to come with, you know. Now, here's the thing. I sit up here and mentioned this earlier. This is Revelations 3 and 10, because this is coming, and this is in red. It says, because thou hast kept the word of my patience, I also will keep thee from the hour of temptation, which shall come upon all the world to try them that dwell upon the earth. All the world, everyone, you know. Everyone's going to be tried, man, when that time comes. But the Lord said, I'm going to keep you from the hour of temptation. The elect. That's who that's talking about. The Lord's going to protect us in those times from that time, you know. And we just got to keep on believing, keep on pushing, keep on having, you know, keep on praying for faith, keep on praying to the Lord, hey, to keep us and to give us that salvation, to have mercy on us, man. That's what we got to continuously do. Because that sea hip is coming, you know. And just to back this up, let's go to Revelation 13. Because what it says, this is Revelation 13 and 15. 16. And he said, and he calls it all, both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond, to receive a mark in their right hand or in their foreheads. It says all, just like it says in Revelation 3. Come upon all the world to triumph. All the world. The Lord gonna protect his elect. Everybody else gonna suffer. Everybody else a lot of people gonna take that C hip, and even and a lot of you 2/3. You know, some of y'all ain't, you know. And Jacob's trouble and all that pain is coming. It says both small and great, rich and poor, free and bond. So it don't matter if you're rich, it don't matter how small you are, it don't matter how great you are, it don't matter how rich you are, you know. It don't matter if you're known, if you're unknown, an athlete, politician, to the regular dude that picks the dirt out the ground. It don't matter if you rich, if you got money. It don't matter if you free or bond. It don't matter if you're in jail, if you're not in jail. It don't matter if you're under servitude, whatever the case may be. Everyone's gonna be tried. It says to receive a mark in their right hand or in their forehead. And it says, and that no man might buy or sell, save he that had the mark, or the name of the beast, or the number of his name. Hey, look. You know, the times are the times, man. Hey, you know, hey, we always sit back and try to code words and everything else. But, man, you know what? Fuck this place, man. We ready to get up out of here. Come with your shit. Come on, man. You so-called white man, you elites, you motherfucking on the left-hand side. Come on with y'all bullshit, man. Let's get it going. Let's get it popping. You know? It says no man might buy or sell. So what do you think that means? You can't buy or sell with motherfucking sin. That's stupid. You can't buy or sell with white women. That's stupid. You know, motherfuckers sitting up here saying that that the mark is sleeping with white women. That is sin. Man, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? It says buy or sell. It's an incision in the bottle. Ain't no white woman incision in your body. You know? Ain't no fucking sin. You people are stupid, man. Just stupid, man. And that just lets you know that what the brothers say, man, with a lot of these other groups, man, they took the bag, man. Because you can't be that dumb. It says in Revelations 13 and 18, it says, here's wisdom. Let him that hath the understanding count the number of the beast, what is the number of a man, and his number is 666. And there you go. 666. You know, you're going to be a barcode. You're going to be branded. That's exactly what this is going into, man. Like cattle. If you take that motherfucking mark, man. If you take that C-hip. If you take it, you can just sit up here and sold your soul and just sit up here and say, hey, look, Esau is my master. Esau is my God. You know, brothers, keep praying, man. Keep praying, man, so we can get the hell up out of here, man. Keep praying so we can get the hell up out of here. I'm finna go to here. This is Revelation 2. You know, I'm just going to end it with this. Revelation 2 and 10. For none of those things which thou shalt suffer, behold, the devil shall cast some of you into prison, that ye may be tried. The devil shall cast some of you to prison. So you mean a guy with a pitchfork, right? That y'all people is crazy, man. Crazy as hell, man. Crazy. When you look up that word, devil, it means deceiver, man. It just means a lying motherfucker. That's pretty much what it is. Deceiver. Someone who just lies, man. It says that ye may be tried, and ye shall have tribulations 10 days. Be thou faithful unto death, and I will give thee a crown of life. And there you go, man. There you go. Hey, be faithful. Hey, if you gotta die, you gotta die, man. And that's it, All we do is pray for the Lord, man. If that time comes, He give us the strength to endure and to keep going and keep pushing no matter what. And that's it. That's all we could ever ask. That's all we could ever beg for. We fucked up. We gonna bear that indignation of the Lord, man. But hey, man, He said what? He gonna bring us into that light, man, and everybody gonna see it. So hey, with that in mind, brothers, hey, keep this, just keep pushing, keep that spirit, man. Ask for forgiveness, beg for forgiveness. Hey, that was the right word to say. Keep praying and begging for forgiveness, man, and begging for mercy, and beg the Lord that He just have mercy on you and give you that salvation. That's all we can ask for, man. So with that, I'd like to give all praises, glory, and honor to Yahweh Ba'Shem Yahushai, Bahashem Rakakwadash, double honors to those apostles and elders from Great Millstone who teach and rule well. A lot of respect to you brothers out there on the highways and byways preaching the truth around the four corners of the earth. It's how you taste to the whole for that you guys may be sealed sooner. With that, I always say stay prayed up, brothers. Pray for each other because we're almost up out of here. So with that, I like to say Kwam Yasharella and Abba Ball and Anya Habatham Alakim. Shalom.